Hi everyone, welcome to your DMO training. I'm Michelle Sharp and I'll be taking you through my favorite way to help people with health and fitness on our products and with entrepreneurship in joining the team. So if you've not met me before, I'm Michelle Sharp, that's me on the screen. When I started the products and the business at the same time, I was really tired, really time poor, busy mum, 5 jobs, ran an online business. My husband was working full-time in the post and has his own small business as well. So life was pretty hectic. And what was attractive to me about this opportunity is that you get to do this on your terms with what suits your life and your personality. So that's what got me excited. And that's exactly how I do the business, and that's how I empower other people too as well. It's just find what you love in life, make sure you do a lot of that, and can you fit your Herbalife business in and around it to attract other people to get started with you. So on purpose, I've put on over 10 kilos. So my picture results up the top, you can see. And I got more tattoos because I could afford them. Also picture down the bottom, that's our little family. So we've got 2 kids now. And when we started the products and the business, they were quite little. And I've always found a way to work smart and hard. So I work around what's going on in our lives, and I have a set list of things that I need to do every single day before I'll go to bed. And anyone that knows me well knows that I will stay up until I get it done. So that's how I do our business. Also, income-wise, first month made about $1,000 profit, helping around 20 people get started on their results, and some of those in the team as well. And then 18 months later, we got to that global expansion team level, which is earning $5,000 to $15,000 per month. And I got to retire my husband from his full-time job and quit my 5 casual jobs. And now I work my business around 2 teenagers. My husband doesn't work for the post anymore. He works 2 days a week in his small business, and we help people get healthier and fitter and help them with entrepreneurship and get to tick off big goals that we never thought we'd be able to get. So make sure you got pen and paper ready. So I'm about to get straight into it. So today what I'm going to cover off is what I call power hour, or just using an hour a day to build your Herbalife business. And this is just what I do. So take bits and pieces from it, but please never change what you're doing. Whatever you're doing is working because you're on the call, okay, and you're here. But every time you tune into a training, is there little tiny snippets that you could apply? Maybe it's a work ethic, maybe it's some values, maybe it's some discipline that you can tweak and add into what you're already doing. But do not stop what you're doing. Maybe you could just enhance it. So what I'm going to cover, how you can build your business with literally an hour a day. I am a really busy person, so I stick to this. I'm going to show you that you actually do have the time. You just got to learn to be a little bit more effective with your time. And that I call these little moments power pockets. So how to get powerful, productive things done in small pockets of time. And, you know, maybe for you, that's going to be getting up 30 minutes early and staying up 30 minutes later each day to get your 1 hour in on top of what you're already doing. And you could do this fast or as slow as you want. This is just my tips. So I'll let you know roughly like what my week looks like, but I also work in a gym 2 days a week, and I teach like Pilates, reformer Pilates, but I'm actually mentoring and training other people for the gym to work there. So I do that on purpose because I've got so much spare time now, because I work my business effectively on an hour a day. I was literally bored at home, earning career level income, thinking, how can I get out in the community more and do something I love? So then with lots of the profit that I've earned through Herbalife, I went and studied some more things, got some more qualifications, and now I get to be around more people just 2 days a week in a gym. And that has been a big impact in my business lately as well. So, you know, I am super busy, and I make sure that I get to have an amazing lifestyle through doing this. Alrighty, so someone's working the slides for me, and thank you very much. So take a screenshot of this. This is how much time people spend in Australia online. Okay, so look at the statistics there. Like, and even, I don't know if you get notifications on your phone that tells you your weekly average on your phone. Like I get these alerts, and I'm trying to like make that less and less, but actually earn more and more through my business. So, you know, a lot of people are on their phones, and this is amazing because you don't really, it doesn't cost you anything to run a business online. So I build my business mainly through what I'm going to talk about online, but also when I meet people face to face, I link them into my online things. All right. So just take a photo of that so you've got it, and we'll go for it. Beautiful. So definitely take a photo of this. So what I actually do in the 1 hour that I allocate a day is build relationships with potential people. So people that might be interested in the products and the business. I invite people onto info sessions, challenges, all that type of thing. I'm also following up on my clients. I'm checking in with coaches in my team, and I'm contributing to my message of health and fitness and entrepreneurship. How? By posting recipes, workouts, snack ideas in my challenges that we're involved in, and my client support group, which you guys would have on Facebook probably too, or maybe WhatsApp, whatever you do, and on my own social media. So here's just a couple of little snippets of examples. So I posted this in our coaches group. I was up at 5:30 one morning, and instead of just laying there like doing nothing, I just grab my phone and I start working. So I do polls on Instagram occasionally, and that's just to get people to interact with me online. So you can look all these types of things up if you don't understand the terminology. But basically, it's a way to have conversations and connect with people. I'm not harassing people, spamming people, anything like that. I'm just being me on my social media and giving people the opportunity to respond with me because I'm a real person. So sometimes I do polls and people respond, and you can click on the poll and it shows you who's interacted, and then I'll just chat with them. So when I had someone reply to a story on my poll, it was about if people are ready to get healthier and fitter, and then I just chat with them. So if I hadn't spoken to them before, I just say, hi, thanks for following me. And I mentioned something I can see on their social media about them. So if they've got a dog, I've got like 4 dogs, including a new puppy. I'll be like, oh my goodness, like your dog looks so cute. I'm a fur mummy to 4. How old's your dog? Okay, or if they've got a kid, same thing. Or if they post a meal or a workout, I've got something to talk about, because they're the main things I talk about. And if I have spoken them to before, I ask them, I go, hey, like if it was you, Morgan, I'd be like, hey, Morgs, how are you, babe? I saw you voted on my poll. Did you do it by accident? And I'll do like a laughing emoji, because sometimes people just flicking fast and they accidentally vote on something doesn't mean they're keen, and we'll have a laugh. All right. And then if they are interested, I do a few steps. So mine is an online wellness evaluation. I would flick them that to fill in, and then I will contact them on email with all the things that I do to close a sale. So yeah, that's just one thing. And then there's a picture on the right of my little boy in the back of the car. We were waiting for his sister that was in a sports class, and we get trapped in the vehicle for a while. And I use that 30 minutes. He's on his iPad, he's chatting to me, chilling out, and I can work from my phone while my kids are doing Muay Thai. And in that time, I helped someone reactivate their old wholesale account. They reordered, which made me $180 profit. I had 2 people do wellness evaluations that I got to email info packs to, and chatted to 20 new people on Instagram, just chatting, building relationships, nothing about Herbalife. Okay, so there are little pockets that you can do. So there's some examples. Okay, so here's how I build relationships with current clients, members, and team. So the best way that I do this is just sharing my own healthy recipes and tips. So Quinton was talking at one of our World Team events a long, long time ago, and he was saying that his best way of passive follow-up is sharing on his Instagram and Facebook story, him using the products daily, him working on his health and fitness results, and him helping people with entrepreneurship. And that was a game changer for me, like 2, maybe 3 years ago. Could have been 4, I don't know. And that's exactly what I do. Like if you are sharing yourself, using the products, living your life how you do with entrepreneurship. So maybe you work full time and this is a side hustle. Why don't you share about your job and that you enjoy that and that you get to earn extra income on the side doing this? Or like when I work at the gym just 2 days a week for a few hours, I post about that, but then I'm posting me drinking my smoothie after, posting about me catching up with my other clients, my nutrition clients, post about being an entrepreneur, all that kind of stuff. And then I get to reach a big audience of people that do know me and people that don't. So I'm daily sharing my own healthy recipes and tips, but me using the products and my tips and my entrepreneurship results. I'm sharing my own consistent results at least once a week. I do this on stories. You might do it another way. I share results daily from my clients that give me their permission with the right disclaimers. I give sincere recognition for anyone I'm helping with anything daily. I message people daily just for a friendly chat. So if I've got a client that is a little bit quiet, I'll just check in and be like, hey, happy Friday. Like, what are you up to this weekend? And I won't ask them about how they're making their smoothie or how they're feeling, because I want to know them as a person and they're going to share that in a message with me anyway. Instead of being like immediately messaging or calling, being like, how did you make your smoothie today? How much water have you had? How many snacks? How many supplements? I want to know how they are as a person, because guess what? If they don't like and trust you, they're not going to keep on at it. And if you're not being human and asking how they're going, you could be asking them how their shake's going and they've had a catastrophe happen in their family, and you're not being there as a friendly ear. Okay, especially with all the crazy things going on in the world right now. I definitely check my clients' profiles so that if they've got Facebook, I'll have a quick scroll before I check in with them just to see if there's anything going on, so I'm not being on them. Okay, so I had a client whose husband was in a terrible accident. I went to follow her up, and lucky I scrolled her profile first because I saw that. And then I messaged her and said, look, if you need anything, a meal, a chat, please let me know. I'm so sorry about your husband. I'm, all my wishes towards you guys. I'm not caring if she's going to order the products or not. I want to check on how she is, because guess what? When things settle down, she'll remember who was there for her. And if she continues on her plan, great. And if she doesn't, that's her choice too. But this lady that I checked in with, she wrote back to me a couple of days later, said, thank you so much, and then asked me what she could use to help calm her nerves. So I recommended Calming Complex and the tea, the new relaxation tea, and I just got to be solving some issues she was having with what she wanted to share with me. I always ask my happy clients for referrals. So the second they tell me something awesome, like I had the best night's sleep, or my clothes are fitting better than ever, or everyone at work can't believe how fast I'm getting my work done, straight away I jump in. Awesome. Well, if they want help to have as much energy as you, if you know anyone that might want to kick their goals, can you please pop them in a chat with me so I can help them too? So I not only ask for a referral, I tell them how to do it. So I say, please put me in a chat with them and I will chat to them. Then they don't have to do anything. They just put me in a chat. So you choose your set of words, but ask for a referral, but why not tell people how to do that? I invite people to events and upgrades in that time as well. Make sure I'm having a genuine interest in them. And people that don't respond, if you've been on my trainings before, I love voice memos. So I will send someone a very quick voice memo. Maybe it'll be Kendall. I'll be like, hey, Kendall, I haven't heard from you for like 2 weeks. How are you and how is the family? Right back whenever you can. Have a great weekend. That's it. I'm not saying, Kendall, you haven't ordered for 3 months. What the heck's going on? No, I'm just checking in with him as a person. And I'm always approachable, and I tell people when I'm contactable. My clients and team know that Wednesdays and Fridays I'm at the gym teaching reformer and training other instructors. So they will message me, and at the end of the message they write, I know you're busy, right back when you can. It's so nice and it's awesome. And then I get to do all the extra things I love to do. Beautiful. All right. Scheduling regular follow-up and not forgetting, making sure you're available. Finding out the best ways to stay in touch with people is key. So if you've got a client or a coach that gets started with you, I tell people, look, I'm going to contact you on Facebook Messenger because that's how we know each other anyway, or Instagram Messenger. Is that cool with you? And they're like, yeah, because my people don't like phone calls. That's fine. I don't have time for phone calls. It would take more than an hour. So you find your best ways. Comment and check in with them on their posts they do too. Maybe you want to send something monthly. Remember people's birthdays, which is so easy if you use social media because you just click the birthday button and all the birthdays come up for that day. Keep good records of people and make sure you're congratulating them. And in the Power Hour, I'm doing all of these things, inviting to challenges and DMO. So I'm picking and choosing for each person I'm contacting which thing I'm going to do that day. And I like to send thank you cards and small appreciation gifts in the mail because everything else I do is online. Beautiful. Alrighty, so here's how I attract new people. So every DMO I do, doesn't matter if you're my neighbor, if I've seen you at school, sports, whatever, I link people to my Instagram and Facebook. So I'm in, maybe we're at school pickup together. He's like, do you still do that legal herbal? Because he can see my car. I'd be like, yeah. I'm in. You got IG? Give me your phone. And people hand me their phone. They might not with you, I'm in. They don't with my husband. They will not. But people hand me their phone and then I follow myself. Maybe you want to show them your Instagram. I don't know. And then we follow each other and I go, I'll message you tonight when I got the kids in bed. I got to go. I never talk to people face to face because I don't have time. I'm on my way somewhere or from somewhere. Or I'm trying to like wrangle a giant 13-year-old who, you guys know Logan's got special needs. So he's emotionally 5, but he's a man. He's almost got a beard. So I'm trying to handle this giant baby, make sure he's not saying anything rude. I don't want to stand there and talk to someone. So I always connect with them that way. Why do I do that? Because everything that I do, I put on my Instagram and Facebook. I run that as my one-stop, you'll learn everything you need to know on there. I talk about challenges, results. I have recipes, I have meals. I'm talking about my family and my dogs. They're the main things I talk about. And mainly people contact me because they're interested in health, fitness, and entrepreneurship. But my target audience is people that want body confidence, that like Pilates, and are interested in eating whole foods. So we're all a bit different. Like maybe you like to show that you like to go out and party and still stay in a great healthy weight range. Great, that's your jam. I do things this way because that's my personality. So remember at the start of the call when I said the reason I joined and I got started is because you can be the best you in this business and build an amazing lifestyle. You don't need to be anybody else. You just be the best you can be, keep evolving and attract people that are like you so they can get started as well. So here's the other DMOs I do. This is how I attract. Flyers, sign writing on my vehicle, sticker on my drink bottle, talking to people. And I just say, do you have Instagram or Facebook? At work, at school, at the shops. Every time I pay for something, doesn't matter if it's on card or cash, I hand people this pink flyer that's at the bottom. That's my flyer. Everyone's like, what's your flyer? It's just that picture of me, leg in the air, my tattoos of my hand, food, 3 things. That's it. No phone number, no nothing, no email, just that. Every time I pay for anything, even a library book, getting a library book out, I'm like, here, this is for you. Here, this is for you. And I hand out 20, 30 easy in 2 days. So every time you pay for something, maybe you want to hand over something physical to link it to whatever DMO you're doing. I make sure I post a mix of me on my social media every day. The best parts of my life, plus health, fitness, and entrepreneurship, and a call to action's key. So what I mean by that is if you look on my IG, Instagram screenshot there, I've got a little link to Linktree. So Linktree is like a free thing that you can have links in. I don't know how to explain it. People click that and then they can fill out a free wellness evaluation or they can contact me about coming to one of my workouts. And that is clear when you look on my Instagram, it says book a workout, join my free recipe group or start your plan. It's all the same thing. It's Herbalife in disguise. It's just how I do my life. So they're going to click that. That's a call to action. So yeah, that's how I do all of that. So tips. If you're not sure what to do in an hour, I set an alarm on my phone if I've got an hour, and I sit down and I make sure I'm attracting new clients. I'm following up with people I already have. I'm attracting new coaches. I'm following up with people I already have. Maybe you could add 2 new friends on Facebook that you've met or you know. Create a list from your previous day's activities. Contact them. Start 5 new conversations. Invite 2 new people to something. Follow up the people you already have, and there's times all allocated in brackets there. Post in your support groups for the people you already have, and create some posts for later. So I don't get dressed up very often, maybe like once every 2, maybe 3 months, but that day I'll be taking like millions of photos, and then I won't post them that day. They're saved on my phone for maybe once a week where I want to have a dressed up picture. Do you get what I mean? Like, I don't waste, if I'm out with my family, I'm not going to stand there. It's just not my thing to like be on my stories and take all the pictures and post them up when I'm spending that quality time with people. I'll take them real quick, got the pictures, post about it later, use that picture for something else later. So when you are in a moment, like maybe you're going to the gym, quickly take some nice photos before and after, but you could use those pictures for a month or 2 months or 3 months. You can use them later, unless you don't change your hair often. And set a timer on your phone and get out to it. So sometimes I do like 2 power hours, 20-minute ones. Do you get what I mean? So I might be in between appointments. I'm like, yes, 20 minutes. I'm going to add some people on Facebook, and I'm going to contact those 5 people that contacted me on the poll. Boom, 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 get that done. Go do something else with the kids. Go for a workout, go for a walk, come back, 20 minutes. I'm going to invite those happy clients onto our call, our business showcase. That's it. Boom, 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 boom. Message them, make a snack, take a photo, put that in my client group. Go do something else for the day. Do you understand? Like, there's little pockets you can break it down into. Yeah, so discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment, right? So it takes discipline to do this, because I'm here to tell you, like, I got to quit my jobs and shut down my online business in my first month of joining the team. But it used to take me all day to do what I do now in an hour. All day. I don't know why. I don't think I was lazy. I just think that when you got a lot of time, you kind of waste time. And I want people to join my team and I want to attract clients and team that are busy, focused, hungry for change. So I live my life busy, focused, hungry for change every day. So that's why I like to do my power hour, and I like to share with people that that's how I run my business and have a family and have 4 dogs and work a couple of days in a gym for fun, which is wicked. So here's my top tips. And remember this, who are we? Health, fitness, and entrepreneurship. Is everything you're doing that's attracting people clear that that's what you help people with? So basically products and business, in whatever words suit your thinking. The only person you can rely on is yourself. So how can you be a better you? Who are you, and who do you want to attract? And then there's how you post about everything. That's how you do advertising. That's where your conversations go. I live intentionally, like probably more clear than I ever have. And I'm really about highlighters. So right in front of me, highlighter book, like on my picture. I write a menu for a month of dinners, and on that planner, I write out who's cooking when, which kid's at what thing, who's at work, because my daughter works now, blah, blah, blah. All of that is there. And I do my power hours around it, but I also share with my clients and prospective clients and team that this is how I stay on task, and this is how I'm productive, and this is how I'm organized, because people want to know that. They're like, how do you cook dinner every night, healthy? How do you budget, blah, blah, blah. And I share that with people, because then I attract people like me. And just don't be busy, be productive. That's my biggest thing. And then the picture with my hand holding my supplements and stuff, there's my example. Takes me 2 seconds in the morning to take that picture of my actual routine, put that up in my client group or on my story. And all the writing and typing I did around it, that took ages because I'm not that good at it. So I actually hand my phone to one of my kids and they can type that out way faster than me. So that's working smarter and not harder while I make theirs. And just 3 things that to notice daily. So this is what I focus on every day. What energizes you? What are you grateful for? What's not working and why? I ask myself this daily. What energized me today? Or in the morning, this morning I sat down, I've got a day with Logan, his dad and sister are out. I was like, mate, what spunks you up? What makes you excited? And he loves going for dog walks and training his dog. So we put that into our day. What's he grateful for? One-on-one time with me today. So I'm making sure he's got 5 hours of just him and I where I'm not going to be distracted. I'm not doing anything else. And I asked myself this morning, what's not working with whatever might be struggling in my health and fitness journey or entrepreneurship, figure out why and do it more, do it better, fix it, solve it, ask the questions. So I've got extra notes. I think I've got like 20 tasks to do in my 2-hour that I have spare this afternoon to get some things cranking out. And I know what I've got to tweak and add to make things even better. And if it's a priority, you'll find a way. And if it isn't, you'll find an excuse. And for me, I want freedom. I want lifestyle. I want to empower people that are busy, that they can have it all. You can have fun. You can have an amazing lifestyle and great health and fitness for yourself and others if that's what you want. So that's what I live, breathe, promote, coach, and help people with. Beautiful. So thanks, guys. Oh, my goodness. I think I might have been on time for once. Awesome stuff. So the next event's the Healthy Happy Hour. So make sure you invite people on. Maybe that could be part of your power hour if that's something you want to add in. Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Erica and Dennis. So enjoy. Thank you for your time. Yeah, just can't wait to see what you guys add into what you're already doing and just keep up the good work. Thanks, fam.